Good morning. Welcome back to another episode of Monday Morning Yo-Yo. I, of course, am your host, G2J. News around the yo-yo world is, for the most part, non-existent. Modern Responsive March is about halfway through. Hope you guys are enjoying that. I've done a couple of the tricks. I don't know. Modern Responsive March has a lot of timing, and that seems to be something that gets me. So it's a little bit of a challenge for me. But, Matt, take it away with the bangers.
What's happening, beautiful people? Happy Monday. I hope life is good for you, and I hope this week goes great for you as well. Without wasting any more of your time, I hope you enjoy these bangers. Let's get into it. Up first this week is Mr. Carlitos, and look how freaking sweet this trick is. Homie is super fresh and smooth with this trick, and it's impressive how he incorporates so many slacks and different elements into the trick. Extra bonus points for the super cool tech, and this trick had to be shot in black and white. Our minds simply couldn't have handled it in color. You get it. Awesome job, Carlito. You gained a new fan today, brother. Appreciate you sharing this trick, homie. Up next this week is two-time national champion, Mr. Connor Schulten. 2A is such a beautiful style of yo-yoing and has a very rich history in our community. 2A has never been featured on bangers before, but when I saw a two-time national champion banging out these beautiful tricks, I knew it was bangers worthy. I knew there wasn't going to be a more professional and graceful experience for you guys than what Mr. Connor was going to give you. Super sad to hear that you're not going to be competing anymore, Connor. Legends never die, homie, and you might think you're hanging the boots up, but I hope you start to see again that it's time to go win, brother. Thank you so much for showcasing something that you don't see every day. Super love your work. Thanks for sharing, dog. Last up this week is Mr. Evan Martinson. That's right, Mr. 70,000 hook with a hyper warp is back. And he's back with a trick that is still above my comprehension level. Let's break this craziness down. A 40,000 hook that he catches into something, only God knows what. You pop out of that something into a 20,000 hook, right? And then once you get there, if you're still with me, Lord, I hope you're still with me. Once you get there, pop out of that again and go into a GT from what looks to be a trapeze. Are you with me? Neither am I. Dude is seriously insane with his tricks and is quickly becoming one of my favorite yo-yoers to watch. Thanks again for sharing your talent, Mr. Martinson. We are all fans, homie. Anyways, y'all, that's been the bangers. Mucho love to you. Have a super awesome week, guys. I love all of you. I'll see y'all next week. Peace!
Thank you, sir. Well done, as always. Last week in the world of G2, we were kind of playing catch-up until we got to the weekend. Big weekend. Super Proto Saturday. Now let me tell you about the three different options we put together and kind of where they came from. Every once in a while, you kind of get in a design funk and you're designing everything and it's kind of going down the same path. So I asked Patreon members for something wacky. We've done this often in the past. I usually kind of put it in a way so it's not pigeonholed so easily, and we kind of land on goofy things like the LLT and whatnot. But anyways, some of the wacky designs, and then I was going to pick one of these three. These were the favorites. I put them up for a poll. I was going to pick one of them, and it was a finger spin Banshee SS, a 51, or not a 51, but a 1x1x1 yo-yo, so diameter, width, and weight match, and then a lead balloon, a yo-yo above 80 grams. And instead of using the poll that voted on, I think the Fingerspin Banshee had the most votes just to design that one, I designed on all three. So, Super Proto Saturday over this weekend, Patreon members were allowed to pre-order one of those designs that you've been seeing on the screen here. The one to kind of talk about, I think, the most is the Area 51. 51 diameter, 51 width, 51 grams in weight. It does have a stainless steel rim on it. I made it that way because I think that's going to get the most playability out of it with that 51 grams. It is a D-size bearing since it's a smaller diameter. This kind of idea has been used for width and diameter, but never matching weight. So I'm excited for the project to come back in now that I fully designed it. It was fun to really kind of put some pressure on you to make a playable yo-yo that matches across the board. So that's the Area 51. Fingerspin Banshee SS is very close to the Banshee SS. It's just made with a concave cup and a fingerspin dimple. And then the lead balloon is a larger yo-yo, and what I did here was I kind of used a good bit of center weight to try and make this 80 gram yo-yo not play like a rock. So it's a heavier yo-yo. Make no mistake that I like lighter yo-yos, so I'm excited to see how the design theory plays out on the lead balloon. So that was Super Proto Saturday. Then, St. Patrick's Day Sunday, we had a little surprise drop, the Shamrock grunts only. 12 of those made, only 10 passed QC, 1 trash, 1 glitch. Dropped those 7 p.m. Eastern. They sold out instantly. For having a 10-minute warning, I can't believe it. Like, instantly. Gone. The AL7 B22s, you can kind of see them over here still. They were going to drop with them. Testing has been going horribly, so I'm going to test the rest of those today and try and get those on the store today. But hopefully you threw something green for St. Patrick's Day this past Sunday. Hopefully those AL7s decide to cooperate today and we'll get them in the store. Leading into this week, we have a big assembly and testing week. Wraiths will be here from the anodizing today or tomorrow, so that's where all of our attention is going to be. It's really just straight to the assemble, test, start packaging, and once we get all of that set up, we can worry about getting the invoices out for the pre-orders. We'll make a video kind of explaining when those do go out and just showing off the colorways, and we'll do that all together so everybody knows at once when those emails are hitting, and then it'll just be once your invoice is paid, on the way it goes. Loadouts are right on time too to follow those as soon as I get done with these Wraiths. So that's where we're at with those 2 pre-order situations, and that's what we're going to be hammering down this week as far as what G2's got in store. That's been Monday Morning Yo-Yo. Thanks for watching. No club this week, that was last week.